Hello, good morning, everyone. And today I had a conversation with the history senior lecturer. His name is Charles Shpweza. I met him in within Lusaka town, and we decided just to discuss the matter of DRC Congo, because there's a conflict going on between the government of Congo and rebels group. So this man is going to explain more about this conflict, and we are going to discuss the geopolitics with Mr. Charles. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, like, share my YouTube channel, GGK the Traveler. Let's listen to the conversation.
We are in the capital city of Zambia, the headquarters of COMESA. I'm sure we know even the countries that are involved in COMESA. As you can see, this is Zambia. Okay, my name is Shpweza Charles Brains, a lecturer in peace and conflict studies, as well as a historian. Okay, I have got a wide experience. I've traveled in various parts in Africa. Okay, behind me you can see most of these people are coming from COMESA countries. As you can see, even these people here, Zambia is a peaceful country. We are neutral. Remember, we harbored most of these countries in Southern Africa. When they were fighting for the liberation struggle in Southern Africa, in countries like South Africa, Kenya, we had Mozambique, Angola. We also had the countries like Namibia. Okay.
So where are you heading, sir, today? Where are you going?
All right.
Now?
Today I've got an appointment. I have been given a task by researchers. We are coming from Africa, all over Africa. We have one researcher based in South Sudan by the name of Gabriel Ofuta. We have a lady in Uganda, specifically in Kampala, by the name of Sherita Bosinje. She is based in Kampala. Then in Zimbabwe, we have one of our pastors, Pastor Julius Mutume, based in Matwingo City, right in the heart of Zimbabwe. Right?
Okay, sir. So right now we know that we have a conflict in DRC.
Yes.
In northern Kivu.
Yes.
So can you please tell us the history of Congo and what's going on there?
Right. Let me say it this. This is a continuation of the 2012 M23 rebellion. All right, in Kivu again. We remember the South Africans were there. Okay, they used their armors. They pushed M23. M23 didn't go to Rwanda. This is not a Rwandan problem, no. They went somewhere in the east near Uganda. So the issue of saying M23 is a Ugandan rebel, that is not correct. That is not correct.
And do you think that how African leaders should sit down and solve this matter?
Right. The African leaders should come together. People from East Africa, people from Southern Africa, people in the Great Lakes region. Because this conflict, it is involving the Great Lakes region. Remember, when we are talking about North Kivu, there is also South Kivu. That is the heart of minerals. The current issue is the issue of the Banyamulenge. Okay. Now, let me put this thing clear. I'm quoting from Julius Nyerere, one of the great sons of Africa. Julius Nyerere was the first president of Tanzania, the country which was called Tanganyika. He talked about this issue. I have a clip that was sent to me by one of the researchers right from Egypt. Egypt is not in East Africa. Egypt is not in Southern Africa. Yeah. It is going to help us assess who is telling the truth. Is it President Kagame or is it President Mzee Felix? Okay. Who is telling the truth? We want to avert this whole situation.
And why there's a lot of mercenaries from Western countries like Romania and other things? What are they looking in DRC?
Yes, those mercenaries, I've seen them. I've even interviewed some of them. Okay, those mercenaries were paid by the government of Congo. The idea was to go and defend that area and push the Banyamulenge. Okay. You know, the Banyamulenge came to that place between 200 to 400 years ago. The problem is just like Kenya and Tanzania. We have the Maasai people in Tanzania, we have the Maasai people in Kenya, even in Uganda. How can Kenya say the Maasai people from Kenya, let them go back to Tanzania? Is it right? The answer is no, absolutely no. I'll also give an example of the situation between Zambia and Zimbabwe. We have got Tongas here in the southern province. We have got Tongas in Zimbabwe, in the Binga area. Is it right for what? For President Mnangagwa to tell those Tongas to say, because we are coming from Zambia, Sinazongwe, Sinazeze, can you go back there? Is it right?
No, it's
the
not
answer
right.
is no.
It's not right.
After all, our President Mnangagwa, he has embraced them. For example, one of the speakers of Zimbabwe has got the name of Mudenda. Okay. That name Mudenda is Zambian name, but he is speaker where? In Zimbabwe.
In Zimbabwe.
Thank you.
So,
yes.
do you think maybe Western countries are trying to push this war because of some minerals and other things? And you have talked about the issue of African people. You are once, long time ago, before white people came to divide the continent, yes, before Bering Conference.
And partitioning
so, this issue, do you think maybe the Western countries, they are involved? Yes. Because they're the one who separated Congo and in Rwanda and Burundi. Okay. Do you know that?
Yes.
Because you are saying that there's Wanyamulenge in Rwanda, there are also Wanyamulenge in Congo.
Yes.
So, how can we do to solve this issue of conflict issues in Congo?
Right. What we need to do is this. We need the Southern African, first we need AU.
So, Union. First of all, let me cut you short. What's the function of the AU in Africa? Because it sounds like it's a toothless dog. There's a war, but they don't solve anything.
Definitely, you are right.
Yes.
AU seems to be toothless.
Yes.
They are not doing their work.
Okay.
They are not helping us.
Okay.
Remember the conflict. Actually, I'll tell you this. It started way back. In 2012, that conflict was there. M23. Okay? It was fought. Okay? Those the so-called M23, okay, actually, the March 23 rebels, they were pushed. They retreated. They didn't go to Rwanda. Get it from me. I'm a scholar. I'm a researcher. Very well known in Africa. Actually, I'm a student of Africa University, based in Zimbabwe, an international university.
All right.
Okay. It is the AU which is not doing its work. Okay.
Because
so what should happen is the countries in the Great Lakes should take it upon themselves. Okay. The countries in the SADC, let them meet together, because that problem is in their area. In particular, we need this country called the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, and those surrounding countries like Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Burundi, which else? Even Zambia, okay, including Ethiopia. Those should sit down together and see what is the problem in that area, where we have got a vast mineral-rich area, so that they are the ones who can solve that one. Okay. They should involve even the local people, those who are there. They are going to tell us what is the actual problem.
What is actually going on.
Actually, let me tell you this. I'm doing a research. Okay, I will come up with a thesis that I want to do at PhD. Okay, PhD. That is the situation or the route that I'm going to take. I want us to resolve this thing. We shall involve even the Western people. Remember the issue of the Berlin Congress. Yes. We were not there. We were not. Remember, let me also remind you, 2001, there was that war which was fought in the DRC, which is known as the Great War of Africa, or Africa's Second World War. It was fought between East Africa and Southern Africa. In Southern Africa here, we had countries like Zimbabwe under Robert Mugabe. We had Angola under Dos Santos. We had Namibia under Nijoma. We also had, which is this country? Yeah, 4 of them. Okay, DRC under Laurent Muzeka Kabila. 4. Yes. Okay, Southern Africa. That other side, we had the countries like superpowers in East Africa. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Uganda, 1986, Bush War. We had General Paul Kagame, okay, who has got an army which is hard fighting, hard hitting, okay, and it can attack ferociously. Right now, we also had the General, Buyoya of Burundi. So you can see these are more like the Kinyarwandans. I'm not saying Tutsi. When I say Kinyarwanda, we are talking about the Hutu, Tutsi, and the Twa. Okay? When we take the percentages there, the Hutus are 84%, the Tutsis are 15%, the Twa are 1. When we add 84 plus 15 plus 1, it is giving us 100. You see, it was more like a war between East Africa and Southern Africa. And we know what happened. Yes. So we don't want that kind of war. Okay. Thank you.
And lastly, American president right now, Mr. Donald Trump, have cut off the aid. So they are not going to help Africa in terms of, there are some donors' money which used to come to help Africans.
Yes.
So is it the core African to wake up and start making their own decision?
Right. Let me say this. Donald Trump was supported. Let me give you a background. I know where this is coming from and where it is going and how it started. The genesis of the matter, I know it. Look, Donald Trump won the election in the United States of America in 2016. Now, when he won that election, he was assisted by Vladimir Putin, the current president of Russia. That one is a war machine. He worked during the Berlin Congress. He was in East Germany as one of the leaders of the KGB.
Yes, the KGB, yes.
Trump and this so-called Putin, they are good friends.
Yes.
Trump actually was assisted by Putin.
Yeah.
That is 2016 to 2020. 2020, the Democrats used their think tank. They managed to overpower them.
Yes.
Now,
during Obama regime, I think so, when they're electing Joe Biden. So I think the deep state, they helped rig the election during those days. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, because initially, let me add something. Because initially, Donald Trump was leading from nowhere when these votes from other countries started coming in, all of a sudden.
Yes.
Now, Putin shut it down. You know that one is a war genius.
A war genius,
okay?
Yes.
He was a war genius. He trained some presidents here in Africa. Some of the top liberators, like for instance, our own, okay? This is Amason Mnangagwa,
yes.
Okay? In Morogoro there. He was an instructor.
Okay.
Right. I can also say that people like Museveni and Paul Kagame, they were trained in Tanzania during the days of the liberation. For Paul Kagame, he also went to the United States. These two, they also fought liberation wars in the 1980s in Uganda and Tanzania. Okay, that's how Museveni comes to power in Uganda in 1986. He overthrew Obote. Now, these are Tutsis. They joined together, not Tutsis, but Kinyarwandans. They joined together. There's a problem in Rwanda. Okay, I'm sure you are aware of the genocide.
Yes, genocide during it was 1994, something like that.
Exactly, 1994. During the rule of
Habyarimana, he was shot.
Yes,
the airplane got crashed, something like that. Yes.
Yes, their plane as they were coming was shot down. Okay, some Western countries which are against Africans, like France, they accused Kagame. Kagame has always refused. He said no. How can we shoot that plane? As we were not there. It is the Hutu government which was there. So that theory has been ruled out by most African scholars, including myself.
Do you think maybe Western countries, they are the one who maybe come and divide us, and sometimes maybe they like to cause chaos in Africa because of the minerals?
Of course, they are there. We can't rule them out. The reason is simple. The issue of Berlin Congress.
Yes.
Who did the Berlin Congress? Is it Africa?
No.
Okay?
Yes.
And let me tell you, sometimes we should not only rush to America. Because during the Berlin Congress, if I may ask you, which territory in Africa was occupied by America? It's almost none, except for Liberia.
Liberia, yes.
Here,
and Liberia,
the British, the French, especially the French.
Yes, French.
And those are the people who are against Kagame.
It's true.
So they are there.
And lastly, sir, can you talk about the young man in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore? And I think you know him.
Yes, I know Ibrahim.
Captain Ibrahim Traore.
Because of, these are conflicts. I'll give you this information. These are what we call conflicts of neo-colonialism.
Okay.
We have a situation in Guinea.
All right.
A situation in Mali.
Okay.
Burkina Faso. Okay. Gabon. In Central Africa. All these countries were ruled by France.
Okay.
And I'll tell you that in 1960, the leader of France, General Charles de Gaulle, just gave out the Africans just like that. Okay, they didn't prepare the Africans. No wonder today you have got a lot of conflicts in what? In French territories. Yes, these schools. Now let me talk about Traoré. Traoré is among those. Young Traoré. I remember one time when they were interviewed, when they were invited in Russia there, he went there in a combat.
Yes, it was a summit in Russia and Burkina Faso.
Yes.
President was there, yes.
Exactly.
Even Mnangagwa.
Yes.
The president of Zimbabwe, yes.
Thank you. So you can see that certain people like Uncle Mnangagwa, I was impressed the day before yesterday in Arusha. He was there.
Okay.
Yes, attending the conflict to resolve the conflict in DRC.
Okay.
My own president, Hichilema, I saw him, he was there.
Yes, that's true. There are SADC, readers and East African community they met in Dar es Salaam.
Yes.
Yeah, they are talking about the issue of Congo, yes.
DRC.
Yes, sir.
Specifically the issues in Congo.
Okay, sir. Thanks so much, sir. And lastly, please introduce yourself for once again.
Okay. Now, let me tell you, that one is my student. You can capture him. He's going very shortly.
All right.
Okay. He is the one who has been backing me. We have got the music, which is to help Africa to unite. He sings good melodies.
All right.
These you can see, they are my relatives.
Yes.
Okay. Zambia, we normally say one Zambia,
one nation.
Chichoncho baba. Mzuri wewe. Unatoka wapi?
Natoka Kenya.
Unatoka Kenya. Mimi ninasema Kiswahili. Kiswahili ya Congo, Kiswahili ya DRC, Kiswahili ya Tanzania.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Julius Nyerere.
Yes.
Me, I am Charles Shikuweza, a senior lecturer in history, peace and conflict studies, as well as statistical mathematics. I'm a researcher throughout the world. I've got my friends who are assisting me in countries like Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, include DRC. I've got 5. They are the ones who are even also giving me information. They are talking about their countries to say they are not helping them. They are saying there's a lot of hunger in DRC. They are also saying President Tshisekedi was he not elected. I didn't know myself. It is those people in DRC. They are also saying that the problem in the DRC in the east is the issue of the 2030 electric cars. So if we are not going to solve this problem as Africans, Africa is going to be doomed. Long live Africa. Long live Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. Long live Kenneth Kaunda. Long live Julius Kambarage Nyerere. Long live Mnangagwa. Long live Nyerere. Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. Milton Obote. Kwame Nkrumah. Seketure. This NASA. Aruta continua.
Thanks so much, sir. And I will invite you for another interview.
Please, I'll give you my numbers. I'm a researcher, I'm a lecturer here in Zambia. I'm working in the government. I'm a government worker. Nisebenza mu government ndine wa mu Zambia. Ndabomba mu government ine. Ndabereka mu government, ndasebenza mu government. Okay, sir. Yes, I'm a Zambian. I'm not a foreigner, no. Okay, I'm carrying a government tag of my commander-in-chief. His name was Dr. Hakainde Hichilema, our president. Our 60th president was Dr. Edgar Lungu, Zambia.